The following podcast may be explicit. One Joe Young presents Adventures from the Shed, a tabletop RPG podcast. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com.
And you can find us right here at Adventures from the Shed Online, where you have found us. But you can also go find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, whatever podcast app you use. This will also be on YouTube. You can find us all over the place. And we are back in Chris's world of Therion. We're just going to do a quick hello with who we are and what characters we're playing, and then we'll kick it over to Chris to get us started. So I'm Joe, and I'm playing the monk Zarazar, if I remember right. Had the choke in my throat French accent, and we were level 9, so level 9 monk, and I just remember he punched and kicked a lot of stuff. Let's send it over to Eli next.
All right. Hi, I'm Eli. I'm going to be playing Sentry and Jewel. I'm a drunken pyromaniacal mage who loves punching. I love punching. I hate kicking. I love punching.
It's all about the fist, baby.
And drinking.
Speaking of people who only punch up, my name is Randy, and I play Therion, a thief, rogue, lover of succubi. That's pretty much my character in a nutshell. It's been a while. Let's do this.
This is Chris. I'll be DMing in the world of Therion again. I almost wish Zarazar was Razaraz, and just do it read in reverse, maybe. Or
what's the opposite of a Frenchman? An Englishman?
Possibly.
Wow.
They would probably both complain about that. I don't know how that would work.
So, Chris, what the heck are we doing, man? It's been. Oh, let me just mention one other thing. As we were opening this world back up, those of you who follow us may remember this world from just about a year ago. As we opened this world back up to kind of get back into these characters, we noticed it has been 355 days and 21 hours since the last time we entered the world of Therion. So we're just 10 days short of being a whole year. We're going to have to remember what the heck we were doing. And for that, we just kind of leave it to Chris to tell us, I guess, what we're doing next.
Yeah, Chris, what's going on?
So this is probably maybe a few weeks after the big bar fight that Centrion's all about bar fights.
I just said it was 355 days, man.
Wow, that's, in game time, it's like 2 hours, right?
Game time. So
that's meta knowledge.
We got all our hit dice and spells and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, so game time, it's been a few weeks. Things have settled down with the whole demons and all that craziness. Your tattoos have been removed and all that stuff. The curse has been lifted by Previlo with the help of you guys obtaining certain items. But that it was a big lift for him. So he's going to ask you for another favor. So you guys are back in the ethereal port of LeBluff, the super high magic fancy town, right? They got all the cool stuff. Mm-hmm. Everything's high tech, for the fantasy world. It almost looks like it's like super sci-fi tech over magic sometimes, right? Nobody can tell what's going on. So Previlo calls you in. He's like, I got a favor to ask. I know you guys are probably sick of me asking for favors, but I feel like you guys owe me a big one for that.
He did just arrange to get all of our tramp stamps removed, right?
Yeah, well, except for Centrion. Yeah, I don't think he was the only one that didn't have a tramp stamp.
Since I'm not in debt to you, can I get paid for this? I have no money.
Of course.
Thank you. I'm on board 100%.
We only have a little bit of gold right now, so we'll do you a favor, but it won't be free.
Well, you can always, take what you find, right? I'm not asking for anything. I'm just asking you to kind of help out. But I'll definitely toss some coin into the pile because I know you guys have. I know Centurion likes to drink his money away. And Farron, you're going to like whorehouses or something still? Is that your thing? I can't remember.
I go to one place specifically, and
oh, so you're a regular?
Yeah.
But the girls all love you.
Girl, sort of girl. I wouldn't call her a girl, really. Yeah, she might eat you.
He has his frequent dyer card.
Yeah, indeed. So I'm sure you've heard of Lord Grey Wolf and Lady Grey Wolf. They're friends of mine. They're on the other side, of the continent, obviously. Yeah. And you might know of their twin daughters as well. Lord Greywolf has kind of gone mad from what I hear. There's been a curse put on him by the witch Mosha or Masha. Normally things are pretty calm over there, but Lord Grey was one of those guys that kind of doesn't like people encroaching on his area, and he's can only take so much. And I think he got himself in a bad situation. He's gonna pay for it now. So he's kind of gone crazy and moved into Bjorna's Deep. Now, I'm not sure what's going on in Bjorna's Deep. I have no information on that right now. All I know is that it was run by dwarves back in the day. I don't know who's taken over, but he's kind of gone off the reservation and taken over whatever's going on over there, and he's causing trouble for the people in that area now. Now, I don't want him killed because he's a good friend of mine. His wife obviously doesn't want him killed, and his daughters definitely don't want him killed. So we'd like to remove the curse. So I know his daughters are already looking for an item to help with that, and they were last known to be in the area of the Emerald Forest tracking that down. So I just need you guys to head out that way, meet up with them, and kind of follow their lead to Bjorna's Deep, just to kind of back them up, escort them, do whatever you need to do. I will restate, we are not looking to kill Lord Greywolf, even though he's a madman right now. That's you know, friends of the family. I don't want to be that guy, right? And obviously, his daughters will not like that as well. You may have heard of them. They have a little bit of a reputation as being swordswomen in the area. You might have heard of them as being called the Scorpion and the Crab. So I guess don't ruffle their shells, maybe, I have to say. Can't really ruffle the, you know. So try to be a gentleman if you can, Rin.
Always.
As much as possible. And so that's all I'm asking, just a little bit of help on this, you know. If you need anything before you leave, let me know. Need any gear, any other items that you might not have, I'll see what I can do. I'd like you to leave as soon as possible. The percolator is standing by. You guys remember that's the gnome ship that's like a high speed yacht. The percolator is standing by to get you guys as far as it can go, right? And then you'll have to go overland for a little bit, as usual.
I can't remember if there's anything that would actually help a level 9 monk as far as equipment, because I know Zarzar didn't carry much. So I think
like healing potion, that kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Say that again.
Like healing potions, that kind of stuff. You know.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at it now. I already had 2 on my person, so
well, that's pretty good then.
Yeah, I'm gonna say okay. I do not need any equipment to go on this mission.
On the mission.
Yes.
Yeah, I seem to have a. No, that's a piton, not a potion. Never mind.
A piton of healing.
A
I'm
piton.
sure you can't be drinking that one.
I think maybe we could use a couple more potions if you have any.
Yeah, I could spare 2 per person.
That'd be very helpful.
Sounds great.
Thank you, my old friend. And you know, with the exception of the original mission that got us cursed, we're pretty good about getting what you require. So
I'm just asking
consider
you
this
to help out some friends of mine. I would have called in Vilnius, but he's dealing with clan matters right now. So yeah, he's got other things going on. Yeah, kind
I was wondering where he went.
He's busy.
He's extra busy.
All I need is a cask for the trip, and I'm good to go.
All right, sounds good.
Cash for the trip. He needs his per diem.
So they'll probably end up dropping you guys off near Orkmore Marsh. That's probably as far as the boat can get up there, and then you're overland until you get to the Emerald Forest area.
All right.
And then it's just taking the lead of the twins.
So let's poof our way there. I do need to click this.
Oh, you probably should. Yeah. Very nice. So I assume I gotta get this thing out of the way. What the heck is
That's
this
what she
down
said.
I don't know. It has like one of those health bars, and there's nothing in it. Just kind of like getting in the way of my screen.
If you quickly go into your settings, it's right near the top of the module settings. It's always HP or something like that. You can just turn that off.
Module settings, he says.
Yar.
Always HP.
And you can just turn that off. And that's true for everybody here. The benefit for that one was you could click on any token and adjust health up or down quickly. That's all that was for.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it.
You can shove that away.
I feel like it's just, I'm going to activate the other map, though. So I'm assuming it'll just dump your characters on there. Does it do that or not? Do I got to drag them in here?
I do not own any tokens with vision on this scene. Let me...
I'm blind.
I'm blind. I mean, yeah, you need to drag the tokens over onto the screen.
Very well.
I don't know where we are. Where are we at, boss?
Man, where are you guys on the list here?
I had a message pop up and then it went away. Something
All right, there we go.
Something.
Yeah.
All right.
Once Chris drops us in there, we'll be able to see it. So we're arriving there. Poof. Now I can switch the screen back over there.
Centurion.
Bam. So that's where Therion and Centurion.
There's our. I feel like you don't have any. Oh, there we go. It wasn't showing your avatar on the list. It's kind of weird.
I might not have the right file in there for.
I mean, it works on the map. That's all that matters, I guess.
Looks like we have Maya Stand, Spiritual Weapon, and Therion and Centurion.
Well, I only see Centurion
characters.
Yeah.
What the heck happened there?
That I can take care of that while you get us going, though, Chris. No problem.
Yeah, well, I can't see anything but Centurion now too. It totally blocked out my stuff.
Huh.
And the lighting for this should be, straight up sunlight. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, it was brighter, and there was a bad guy for a second when I could see Therion.
Let me do. I'll change the lighting.
All right. But so in the meantime, I'm sure we had a nice trip on the percolator and overland. What kind of rations would Therion have needed for a trip where we're going to spend days overland?
Days overland.
Well, I mean, on the boat, you guys are taken care of. No worries. It's just it might take you guys a little bit overland, so not much, maybe a couple of days worth if you got kind of taking your time. If you're trying to push forward, then
being an elf, you probably already had like a bunch of random nuts and berries and maybe some dried fish from the boat and some bread.
Some blend. Oop, I'm spinning. Totally didn't mean to spin your guy there. You have to fix that.
The mouse wheel should do that.
I'm using a touchpad. So
I think you have to use press Alt or Shift or something when you roll the mouse wheel to do that.
Interesting.
There we go.
Oh my God, what's going on?
Do you have French fries for your character? What kind of rations would you have? I can't do
freedom fries.
You say freedom fries?
You cook the dog.
You cook the dog. Delicious dog. All right. So we've got our map ready now. We're there. And it's actually a cool map. I like that. I like the art.
Up? All right. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah. So you guys, there's a little glade, with a pool that there's a creature there that, Pravilo kind of gave you that's probably where they're at to find what they need for this thing.
All right.
So when you come upon this glade, it still seems pretty quiet. Like the animal, like you kind of hear a little bit of animal life, but it's kind of deadened a little bit. It's not too loud. You would expect a little bit more, but you do see a body of a Morkoth up on the shore. It's looks like tentacles are ripped apart. Looks like it's been gutted. There's blood everywhere. You also see some armor and clothes on the ground. Like somebody had disrobed from their stuff. There's blood in the water, and that's all you see.
What do we know of this creature that was ripped apart? Is it usually pretty tough, or?
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
Would my character know anything specific about Morkoths, or is my expertise limited to mind flayers with Zarzar?
I don't know. What do you got? What do you think would help you out?
A better understanding of their, as weird as it says for an aberration, a better understanding of their biology, like what it would actually take to take this creature down.
They're pretty powerful. They're not like super powerful, but they're solid for a couple people probably to take them out. They have spell casting abilities. You know they have hypnosis abilities. Um, other than that, you don't know too much. You almost find it weird that it had a lair over here.
And I was actually just going to ask that if is Centurion sharing the information he's gathering or remembering at this point?
Centurion would he would. So we're gathered around its like corpse, right?
Well, we can see it. I don't think we
Okay.
investigated yet.
Yeah, I figured you guys are where you're at, but you can kind of see it over there, and you figure the lair is probably more where the rocks are. And I will say this before you go over there, Centurion, you know that they have like a magical lure. It almost wants you, like there's a certain kind of magic on its lair. It will try to lure you in, like it'll try to like force you to come in to its lair.
Well, that helps. What I was going to ask, I was going to ask if it had any, if it was more powerful within its own lair, and I guess that helps. Okay.
Does it like? Do we know that if it traps, or would you know if it trapped him in like underwater if you went in there, or is it just kind of force you to stay in the water?
That's going to depend on just what the lair is, what this specific creature would have done to its lair. But as far as what Centurion would share, he would just kind of like scratch his beard, just be like, "Huh, somebody took down a bear with a spell book here."
All right, guys. I guess I'll go closer to the body and see what I can see. There's some armor laid over there.
Don't get too close to those rocks.
I'll do my best.
I will. Zarzar will kind of match step with him, maybe 4 or 5 steps behind. Call it 1 square behind, and just keep an eye all around.
Are you being quiet? Are you just being casual? You're not worried about too much sound?
I'm being stealthy.
Always quiet. I don't know about Ren.
Well, I mean, go ahead and make stealth rolls then, just to get it on the, just to get it on the table here.
Okay. Skills, right?
I assume you're trying to be more quiet. Are you worried about being seen or just being quiet?
Just being quiet in case something's still around. Even though there's armor, it looks like someone like snuck out of here. Still want to.
I had the more
make sure we're being quiet.
It has a horrible stealth roll, Chris. Let me
That's a good for him. The Morkoth is doing great on this stuff. No, he's doing all right on this stuff.
Let me do this right as my character instead of that thing. And I rolled worse. Awesome.
Something doesn't feel right for Centurion here. Would I be able to roll an insight to detect if this is a trap, or should I wait? Chris?
You can make an insight.
Make an insight? Okay.
Yep. Can you hear me?
I'm
still here.
Your video was frozen at that
Yeah,
point.
I'm still here. Yeah, sorry.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I think like that forge site like kills the machine. Almost want to turn off the.
I got an 8. Nah, everything's fine.
Yeah, you're not. You don't
just
think
a
it's.
dead body.
Yeah, you think it's just like. Yeah, you assume somebody wasted this thing and they gutted it because they wanted to get something out of it. And
that armor is probably their
like,
buddy.
It's a mess. There's blood everywhere. There's There's chunks of tentacles over rocks and the trees. It's like it looks like a complete mess. Some of the branches are broken down. It's crazy.
So
that's the life.
I'll get to the shade of this tree where I had a decent roll of 26 altogether. So I'm going to duck in the shadows, but then I hear a big crack, especially after I hear the big crack behind me of Joe's Zarzar's roll of 10. So,
well, I mean, it was an average stealth check. It wasn't anything to write home about, but I probably am not tripping over trees and stuff.
That's true. I will, however, from this closer look, do a perception check if I can to see if I can kind of see more of what kind of went down.
Farron, are you closer to the tree or closer to the water?
Closer to the tree because I dove towards the shade from the grass in between.
Gotcha.
As soon as I heard that snap, I wanted to get in the shadows in case something was going on. I guess it wasn't a super botch, as Joe was saying, but yeah, it still was like not as stealthy. So,
I mean, maybe it's not that I made noise, but I'm just not really hidden. I'm just kind of standing out in the open still. So that's what I would like to think of it as.
So with my amazing perception, I rolled kind of subpar and to get a 13.
Amazing.
Yeah, it looks like a dead body. It's pretty much as I explained it. You don't notice anything extra special.
Do we have a feeling what we're looking for might be in its lair, or?
What are we looking for?
You're looking
Don't-
for the twins because they came out here to probably get something out of this thing to help out with the curse on their father.
Yeah, I knew we were looking for an item, so I thought maybe. Okay, so we don't see the twins, obviously. Guess I'll do like I the last thing I just watched and climb up this tree and look around.
Well, this place is clearly of no consequence. Let's go to the twins' home and see if we can find them there. DM.
Yeah, hold on. This thing's like freezing up on me. Anytime I go to the forge page, it's like getting messy with me.
That's weird. Mine is acting very okay-ish. And hey, if Randy's computer's keeping up, dude, come on.
Yeah, I don't know. But I probably have like 1,000 tabs open.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Hey, it's been getting a little choppy, but I did just put a new RAM. I'm going to double up again this paycheck. So
Double it up.
Let me dump some of these out here, so it's not getting too crazy.
All right. So yeah, so Centurion staying far back are you like kind of hiding or just
No.
approaching?
Centurion's just not. He's just watching y'all. He can't see Farron anymore, but he's just kind of watching, looking at the body, looking at the rocks. Yeah, things are fine. I'll blow something off if I need.
Farron, make a perception check.
Another one? Okay.
Yeah.
There it is.
Normal. Oh,
jeez, it's like super low.
He looks back and sees Centurion just standing there, just having a drink, and he's like, "What are you doing?"
What the hell?
I look the other way. Centurion, what are you doing?
Farron,
I'm standing watch in case anything happens.
You feel, Farron, a blade come across your neck and a female voice go, "Shh, do not move, do not speak. They are watching."
So I sit there quietly, like a good obedient person with a blade to their neck.
I do not move. I do not speak.
Farron, where are you, by the way? I can't see you anymore.
He shouts it out.
I fart. I don't know. You just hear
your general direction.
Oh, okay. So long that I know.
So, what are the chances that Zarazar would notice this? I mean, he knew where Farron was going.
You can make a perception check if you want.
I'll give it a shot. Let me actually select my own character before I roll it this time. Let's go with a perception check of a 19 on the die. That gives me a 22.
Nice. So I'm going to put conditions dead.
You notice like Farron, even though he's kind of being still, you kind of see him stiffen up a little bit. You kind of notice his silhouette like stiffen. And he's not saying anything. But you also hear some noise like on the outcropping of rocks. You kind of hear a little bit of noise, but you don't see anything. You hear a little bit of, you're not sure if it was an animal or just maybe some rocks falling normally. Not super loud, but something.
So like
probably some movement.
Where I'm moving the cursor over here, like
yeah,
near
the more like on top of those rocks,
Okay, so something on top of the rocks. Okay.
And then Centurion, make me a perception check as well.
I also have a quick question while he's rolling that. Was this the campaign where I randomly threw a rock down a hallway to try to like get them to move it some sort of direction, or was that Joe's?
That was me in Jason's game.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna throw something at Zarazar, like something from my pocket, just gotta twitch a rock towards him or something. But
Centurion, you don't really notice it.
I see Zarazar now. I'm looking around. Oh, hey, Zarazar. Found you.
I would like to kind of give Zarazar will kind of give Centurion just a signal of, point at his own eyes and then point over at the rocks, indicating like Centurion, go look over there.
All right.
And also like kind of cup the ear as well, look and listen over there.
If you're trying to help, then you need to stop them too.
So Centrion's gonna walk forward a little bit and look in the direction that Zarazar pointed out.
All right. How far are you going?
Yeah, about 6-7 feet away from Zarazar, like maybe over here.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I'll be pointing, I guess, east, northeast, that direction.
Do I make
Yep.
another check?
Yes.
Nice.
Looks a little better.
Yep, that's a corpse.
Straight up 17.
You do not notice anything. It looks just like a nice outcropping of rock.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at him. Yeah, those are rocks.
And then you
Listen
hear like a war cry of a Duergar, and you're almost like, what the hell is a Duergar doing out in the sun?
What the hell is a Durgar doing out in the sun?
And he comes jumping off this rock like he's gonna jump down. You also see Farron across from you. Another one comes rushing out of the water.
You might want to let go of my neck so I can fight back.
Gotta get this going on this. Does this work? Is this how this works? Begin combat.
Oh,
Come on.
combat tracker popped up.
Where is it?
It is the second tab. By default, it's the second tab.
No, I knew that, but I tried to get I don't see it on my screen as normal.
Oh.
I had to right click the fest or something.
Where's my pop out thing here?
If you
There
right-
it is. Yeah, right click. There we go.
The one on the stream screen automatically comes up. That's helpful.
Yep. Okay, so when this happens, you see the one cop jumping off the top. The one across from Farron starts running out. So Zarazar, you kind of notice him first. Sentry will be a little bit before you kind of hear noise and water. But then you also see Farron, the person that had the blade to your neck, kind of pushes you aside and rushes out to meet the Duergar that's coming out of the water. And then you see another female kind of jump up, like come out of the rocks and jump at the one that's jumping off the other rocks. Both of these females only have weapons. They're not wearing any clothes. They have tattoos on them. And Farron, you could see the one that has the tattoo on its back that's near you when she's rushing out. She has like a big crab on her back. And Centurion and Zarazar, you probably noticed the other one on the top of the rock. She has a big scorpion that goes around her back, and the tail wraps around her legs, goes down her left leg. And then they have other tattoos on them. Now they only have blades because their armor and clothes were like sitting there. They're kind of cleaning up, and they heard people coming, right? So that's what happened. So they just hid. So you only see two Duergar right now, and you see them rushing out to meet them. All right, let's kick off the.
Is it clear that they want to fight them?
Yeah, it's clear that these women are rushing out to take care of these guys.
All right, I'm just waiting to cast Fireball then.
I think it's probably initiative time then.
Yeah, I'm trying to. What the heck's going on here? There we go.
There, it's under utility. I see it.
I got 8.
And I'll wait until you guys get in, then I'll get the other guy.
Oh gosh,
Ooh.
that's 2 ones for me so far. Good golly.
Oh, that's cool. It did like a little glass breaking
spiderweb?
effect. Yeah.
I thought it was a spider web at first, but yeah, I guess breaking my screen is probably more appropriate.
Well, because I also heard the little like chi-chi.
Nice.
We haven't
Farron,
used this in a
getting in
while. Where is initiative at? It's been a while.
Under
after-
utility.
Yeah, after you
Utility,
select
okay.
the character, you should see it. Ish.
Here we are. Sorry about that.
Guys,
Alright.
come on! I can't be the guy who goes first in our group.
But you rolled 3 times better than I did.
Good rolls, guys.
Well,
Good rolls.
Oh, come on!
There's another one, but that's not
people
us.
in here.
I got an 8. Why am I the first of our?
No, I'm just
allies
gonna get
to
these
go?
rolls in. I'm just getting in the tracker, and then I'll move them around because I didn't do any of these characters right. They're just plain like
Hold your
Okay,
action for one round or one spot, and I'll go
Mhm.
first.
I'm not holding my action. I have a chance to blow shit up.
And blow shit up. What are you complaining for then?
Yeah.
I don't want to blow shit up first before people.
Yeah, I don't-
It might still
Because-
survive.
I'm complaining because the wizard got a higher initiative than the monk
Yep.
and the rogue.
Farron's having a bad day. Okay, leave him alone.
Clearly, he got found with a 26 stealth check.
My last 2 rolls have been a 1 and a 3. So I think the roll before that was a 7.
Can I get? Trying to get these. Well, I thought if I did NPCs, it would get the rest of the bad guys in.
As far as what, being able to roll or something?
Yeah, for initiative, normally it works.
That I don't remember for sure. You might have to roll them individually or multi-select and then roll.
Oh
I mean, it's only 2 of them, right? Right?
Sure.
I'm gonna need to go grab another drink, aren't I?
All right, I'll roll a random die. 11. That's one of theirs. And
I'll just put them all at
3.
one thing.
That's what it's gonna be for this run. It's not gonna be demons in the middle of the night. It's gonna be Dwargar.
They just pop up out of nowhere.
Nice.
You open the fridge, Dwargar. What the?
Come on, buddy.
They're everywhere.
I uncap my flask, just Rawr!
You flip your pillow to get to the cool side of the pillow. Dwargar.
The only place we won't find them is underground. They're
You
going
go
to
to change your tire on your car, and you open the trunk. Dwargar.
Dwargar.
It's Dwargar holding the flashlight.
Yes. It's like, no, you need the scissor jack, buddy.
It's taking forever. Okay, there we go. Wow, those guys are pretty solid.
Ah. They got that solid look to them.
Tear her off and just she has 2 long swords.
Chris froze.
Looks like the other one's getting the drop on the the woman in front of you has with the crab tattoo has black hair, and the woman with the scorpion tattoo has blonde hair. Looks like the Dwargar's, he was a little bit quicker than her, so they're starting to fight. So we're just gonna go start right down on Therion.
Oh no.
Therion. Superstar.
You get introduced to Holdor's brother, Dwargar.
Oh, did that Dwargar just take damage?
Oh, wrong guy. Wrong one.
They're attacking each other.
The other guy is the one that takes damage.
The other guy.
There we go.
Sweet.
Nice.
So am I first?
Yep.
Okay, fireball, and I'm using my what is it? Evocation savant feature to not target my allies. I'm only casting it at 3rd level though.
So which guy are you going for?
Hold on a second. I can show you exactly where I'm casting fireball.
Very nice.
And the squares on the map don't match up. Just keep that in mind too.
Yeah, it's kind of messy in here.
Yeah, and it's to me it's all right. Just keep that in mind when you're putting down a template that it'll be close, maybe not exact. Yeah.
Yeah, the template has its own grid that's scaled to our tokens.
Exactly. Yep. I just didn't want to get confused on the grids on the map background. That's all. Cool.
So this will envelop both Dwoger and I believe that's Kess, but I am excluding Kess from the zone, so she will automatically pass her dex save, and she will take no damage from the fireball.
Sounds good.
Nice.
Where? Oh no, right. Now I cast the spell. Go fireball.
Make fireball go.
The Dwoger need to make a DC 16 dexterity check.
Okay. Ooh, jeez.
Template.
All right.
That's a lot of dice. They look pretty nice there too.
Yeah, why is that? Oh, that's all the damage.
That's actually going to be 32 damage because of my elemental savant fire. The 2 1s get treated as 2s.
Cool. Thought you were going to say it's 32 damage because I'm just going to be adding 2 to everything tonight.
I mean, oof, that actually sounds pretty good.
It's kind of a low number. It shouldn't be too hard to push that one by.
Ooh, and they both take full damage. Nice.
Smack.
Ooh, they are Duergar though. They might have fire resistance, which I bypass.
Oh, he has yeah. You know, he does have advantage again. Hold on, they get advantage against spells. Let me roll those again.
12 won't do it.
Nope.
No.
What's the other guy?
Come on, other guy, do your thing.
13
Nope.
won't do it.
All right, they're taking full blast.
That's 32 fire damage
Okay.
to both.
So this guy is he's a dead guy.
Dead guy.
I'll just mark up dead. And what?
I mean,
Come on, buddy.
I'm going to get rid of the templates just to make it a little easier.
Yeah, I was about to do that there.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Come on. He's
What's
down.
doing?
There we go.
Now there we go.
Why isn't this guy? Come on! I thought I marked that guy dead.
Well, he's got no more hit points. You could
Nope, that's not the right one. There we go. This guy. All right, there we go.
Yeah, 'cause that removes him from the initiative too. That's good.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. It's getting kind of crazy.
Cool.
Okay, Farron, you are up.
So yeah, there we go.
Did you hear me say I climbed the tree, or did she not let me get to that point?
No, like as soon as you come over there, and she doesn't know you, she was like, you know, and then she kind of figured you're not here to do her damage, but she was not sure, so she kind of like told you to shut up because she knew something was up.
Okay, I just wanted to see where I was at. Okay, does it cost any action to pull out my crossbows?
No.
Okay, then I'm going to light this guy up with
She's
2
over
bolts.
here.
Or can I only do one at a time? I forget how this works with 2-weapon fighting and 2 weapons like crossbows.
Well, do you have the skills or whatever they are for multi-attack or multi-thingy? It should be on the character sheet somewhere.
Yeah, I'm trying to look.
At level 9, you should at least have an extra attack that should allow you to do both anyway, but I don't know if you have anything special that does it.
These hand crossbows?
Yeah, they're 2 hand crossbows. I have a +2 hand crossbow, and I thought I had 2. We had the one that I stole, and I thought it gave me another one in the bar to match it when we got to that last fight, because that's why I was using 2. I was either using 2 of those or 2 daggers, depending on the situation.
Yeah, I only see the one listed, but
we may not have added it at the time. I'll have to go back and re-listen to the episode. It's not going to matter after today anyway. I'll just fire the 1 crossbow at him. That's fine. I don't care.
Oh, you could follow it up with a charge or something if you wanted.
I mean, he's hurt pretty bad, so you might be able to just take him out with this 1 shot, you know.
You do have to select him first. How does this work? It's been
yeah,
okay.
yeah. Make sure you target him.
Yep.
Do the targeting.
And I think does T target? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, you can hover and press T to target.
Okay, I'm clicking crossbow, but nothing's popping up. I don't.
I see it. Crossbow hand +2. There's an attack and a damage button in
in the chat.
Oh, I don't have the chat up. That's why I'm looking at the
There
characters.
you go.
There we are. That's.
I mean, normally it should have just worked, but yeah.
Yeah.
Get them, light them up.
Well,
everything else has been popping up the roll right away. So
21.
Solid.
Hits. Now you get to roll the damage.
yeah,
That'll
at least I actually
probably
rolled
do it.
decently this time.
Well, it should be like a 1, like little spitball, shooting spitballs at him.
9.
Oh,
So
he's down.
Nice.
He's a goner.
Were you shooting to kill?
Yes, because
Okay. I don't
no,
have a say in the matter. I fried him to a crisp.
Yeah.
I had no reason to keep them alive. These 2 are who we were here to see, not those guys. So we can talk to the next one when we open our door. There's Duergar.
Oh, hey, the 2 of them just appeared.
Yeah, they get
Oh,
to
no.
be invisible. It's awesome. I love
It's
these
lower
guys.
initiative than me.
Do
Yeah,
I need to end my turn, or can you guys bypass that?
that's
I-
higher.
We
You
can
should
take care of
end- unless you were going to do something. You can end. You can click end turn.
Well, I didn't expect those to pop up, so I'll end my turn since I did not know that would happen. Can't foresee unless I can have a perception roll in there.
All right.
Did you want either of them to act before me, Chris, or do you?
Yeah,
Want
the
me
one at the top will act before you. This guy,
Alright.
he's gonna move in, target you. Well,
I
let's
also
see.
still only have 1 attack per turn. Stupid couch.
Let's see what I got here. War pick. That sounds pretty nice.
War Pig?
Yeah, War
Nice.
pick. He has a war pick.
Okay, he said War Pig.
Actually, when he's running at you, he enlarges. He gets bigger. This guy will do the same.
Ew,
Get
I
bigger.
don't like that.
Back to this guy. So that means it's going to be extra damage on you if he hits you.
Only if he hits me. I
Could
got
happen.
19 AC, buddy.
Yeah, looks like he's sucking. Let's double check
I'm hard to hit as soon
here.
as you hit the head. I don't even remember how many hit points I have.
All right, looks like he takes a big swing and misses you. And
Well-
then the other guy is he's at the bottom of the list. So go to town, Zarazar.
Yeah, guess who I'm attacking then? That the same guy who just came up and came at me.
He's a big
Came
boy.
at me, bro.
Well, yeah, they're usually small, so he's kind of maybe a little bit bigger than normal now.
So we're going with I mean, I see that they're getting killed and all. Oh, I guess I'm just gonna go for the straight up unarmed strike to start. We'll do that. And ooh, that's gonna miss. First one's gonna miss. I actually had to Randy had just talked about multiple attacks, and I had to look and see. All right, so I have a bonus action of another unarmed strike or flurry of blows. I'm going to do the flurry at him. That one. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, that hit at least. Whew. Okay.
Yeah, just barely, I think, too.
And I had, I wanted to look at this too. I should have looked at it ahead of time. I was too busy caring about Randy's character there. But I think
thank you,
I
Joe.
have an extra attack that I should have gotten at, I don't know what level for a monk to get just an extra attack. Does that sound right? Anybody?
It's been a little bit. I couldn't tell you.
By now, a monk should have an extra attack.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at, and I'm just not quite seeing it. Chris, do I have an extra attack?
You'd have to look that up. So
Damn it.
He already went.
So for now, let's just say I'll finish my turn, and then we can take it while I go look it up. I'll go check it out.
I'm trying to look it up too, but this thing still doesn't move very fast. So
All right, time for Centurion to get a little bit of whomping on, possibly. I don't know, these guys can't hit very well. All right, Centurion, you obviously hear the guy coming up behind you as he grows in size before he swings his axe at you.
Oh, you're eye level with me now.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
Now I won't feel bad about punching you in the face. And Joe, yes, you do have extra attack. I just looked at your character on D&D Beyond.
Okay, I haven't looked at it there, so I was looking at it here, and I'm not seeing it here yet. But cool, thank you.
Ooh, a hit.
Yeah, it's not hard to hit me. I have a 13 armor class.
Chris, you keep coming in and out.
Yep, I'm here.
There he is. Okay.
Yeah, man, this page is just kicking the crap out of this.
Yeah, it's weird.
I would reload it, but I don't know if I want to do that,
I mean, the game will still be there. Nothing you do should change. So kind of up to you on that. But we can keep
How?
going.
I got hit.
he just doesn't want to blow up his computer. That's all.
Boom.
No, this is a pretty new machine. I don't even know why.
And there he goes. While he's saying it's a pretty new machine, it cuts out.
Yeah.
Dude, that sucks.
Bye.
Well, I don't appreciate getting slapped. What did he hit me with? An axe?
Yeah, war pick.
Oh, war pick.
The War Pig, remember? He's
This was a
carrying
new
war.
shirt.
Yeah.
You
I'm
ripped my
gonna burn
shirt.
you extra.
Yeah, I only have
All
one
right.
attack, so I'll probably stay that way for a while.
We'll say this. What? The dark-haired girl will run over to this guy because she thinks the monk looks like he can handle himself.
And I don't. I'm big buff wizard man. I have a 14 strength.
She'll take a couple swipes at him with her 2 long swords.
Swipity swipe.
All right.
Swipe it up, swiper.
Swiper, no swiping.
Oh, that's no. His turns. He tries to take a couple swings at her. You see her move pretty. You actually see her move pretty quickly. Both these women are moving pretty fast.
All right.
They're not wearing anything, just weapons.
Oh, yeah, that should make it a little easier, more aerodynamic and all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the blonde, she comes down and starts to pick up her stuff over here. She thinks it looks not a big deal. She's not going to worry about jumping in the fight right now.
Huh. That's good for her.
Therion, you're up.
Yeah, I'm going to follow up my complaint with just a left straight to his nose.
Nice.
That was a new shirt.
You ripped my shirt.
So I get to do an unarmed strike. Ooh, 16. Is that good enough?
You didn't target him, so it didn't say.
Oh,
Sorry, Timmy, you need 17 to win.
I can probably see what they have. So it looks
16 is what you need.
Oh, so I did hit?
Like
16. Yeah, 16. Yep. Use what? You need to target him?
No, yeah. I forgot to target him.
All right, that's this guy.
3 damage. Wait, no, that's not right. Because it's saying it's a flat one. I should have been able to roll a D8.
Well, then. How about you roll a
hold
D8?
on. Yeah.
I took some damage.
There we go.
What's your
Fighting
damage?
Style, unarmed fighting.
I'm trying to roll it, and the game is saying, no, you have to hit him first.
Well, roll the attack again and see if it hits. You know you hit him for reals. Now just roll the damage because you already hit him.
Yes,
You end up
4.
doing the same damage. That's awesome.
I did 1 extra damage. Take that, you jerk. And since apparently I'm big baby man that can't take care of himself, I'm going to leave his range of attack. I'll take the attack of opportunity. I don't care.
Leave me and my lunch money alone.
Is that what you're okay? You want the attack
Yeah.
of opportunity? I'll give it to you.
Big baby.
I'm not saying I want it. I'm just saying I recognize the consequences of my actions. He swipes me and I'm gonna pull my shirt away. Like I'm gonna pull it like tight against my body. Like, no,
I said
one was
no.
enough.
Stop touching me.
And yeah, I'm gonna step over towards the body of the other one because I feel safe around burnt
Dead
things.
people.
No, burnt things.
Burnt.
Vera
It's
just
not a-
gives you a big toothy grin.
He's not a person anymore. Rules as written, he's an object.
Nice.
All
And
right,
yeah, that's my turn.
Therion, you're up.
I do have extra attack. I see it now.
I'm gonna see that this Gordar, whatever his name is, thing
Gorgar.
is occupied with Zarazar. So I'm gonna sneak
Doorknob.
behind it.
Make sure you target him.
Yeah,
Yeah. Target him before you do something.
I'm gonna kind of use
Before you
all
do
my
something.
movement to
Make my
do
mistake.
a better arc than what that was, and use my sneak attack.
I think you should sneak behind everything in kind of a wonky capital L shape motion. Yeah. That's perfect.
Well, you were distracted, and so I ducked behind the tree, made it look like I was leaving, and then circled around.
Yeah.
Okay, that's just to roll damage. I need to do an attack first.
Oh yeah, you do.
Do I get advantage for sneak attacking behind with a dagger?
And we got flanking and stuff going on
Yeah.
there.
Okay. So I'll.
I mean, he
Yeah.
just saw his buddies get immolated. I would say that's pretty jarring.
Well, he's pretty busy with the monk.
Yeah, damn right. I slapped him in the face.
All trying to beat up on this French guy.
No, you will not beat me up.
Oh, I didn't select him. I'm sorry. I thought I selected him. I did not. But I rolled a 25. It's
7 damage.
7, and I need to roll the sneak attack damage.
Well, target him for the sneak attack, maybe. I don't know.
I'm trying to. Okay. So the frame turned red around him, and for some reason I thought that was good enough. Apparently I needed the orange arrows.
Yeah, you need the arrows, yeah.
If you hover your cursor
What?
over
Why?
it and press the T on the keyboard, you will
Is
target.
that right? Oh. I gotta go look at my character because that was
Please
5.
bear with us, folks. It's been a while since we've used Foundry.
And you're dealing with
Almost
Randy.
zero.
So I gotta read how sneak attack works real fast.
And plus he took the 7 already, which wasn't on there. So he's
And
he's
then
dead, man.
21 for sneak attack. It says 5d6. To me, that sounds right at the level.
Yeah. He's
Yep.
dead, man.
Okay. I was gonna double check and read the character, but now D&D Beyond is giving me issues.
Nah. Oh, technical problems tonight. Hey.
Since I seem to be the only one who both has things pulled up and their computer isn't fucking them over, do you want me to just look at your character sheets on D&D Beyond?
It's all good.
I did also check. You do not have an extra attack yet, like for certain, Randy.
I know I don't. I double checked as well. I said I had one attack earlier, but I even went through and looked at every level. I was like, is there another attack added at some point? Oh, nope. Okay. So,
No.
You don't need an extra attack when you have sneak attack.
once per turn, you can deal an extra 5d6 damage to one creature you hit with an attack with a finesse or ranged weapon. If you have advantage on the attack roll, you don't need advantage on the attack roll if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet of it. That enemy isn't whatever, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack roll.
Yeah,
Incapacitated. There we go. Like I'm going to be. Like
He's dead.
whatever. He's dead now.
He's dead, man. I think Zara's
I get to do something.
you just saw me yell at a very weirdly proportioned man about my shirt.
So that body drops, and I also give Zarazar a big toothy grin.
Nice. I'm going to go attack the one over there with her. Do the whole flanking thing. See if we can take advantage of the attack.
Sure.
Hey. All right. So I'm gonna,
Advantage.
we're going to go
Is that a French word?
unarmed strike. Why it only rolled once, I'm not sure.
Advantage.
But I'm just going to roll it again.
Advantage.
He blocks with his beard. Oh, it didn't
All
work out.
right. There we go. Bam.
That's going to hurt.
Crit.
Critically hit for 12 damage. So we
Ooh.
must have the setting on that automatically rolls the damage when it hits.
And the flame and ice going around the die, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, he ain't feeling too good.
All right. And because I have an extra attack, I'm going to do that again.
Oh, man.
And I'll start with a crappy roll. But with the advantage, I will hit and do 7 more. And then.
No, and then.
I'm going to do the flurry of blows
Oh, God.
bonus action. And that one hit. I'll just let that go. Hit 5 more damage, and bam. I'm not going to worry about rolling the extra one for advantage.
Yeah, hit him with the JoJo.
Damn right. That's a triple hit. So the way
Flurry of Joes.
the way I did this with Zarya, each attack is going to be like a different limb. So it's like a right, left elbow, and then a kick to the head.
All right. Pretty
And yeah,
slick.
that'll end my turn.
Oh, it's his turn? Wow, he's still up. Who should I attack? Of course I'll attack a PC. None of that PC. Why would I do that? What else do I got? Anything special stuff? I guess I'll just get you with the war pick again.
You will die with your companions, Dark Dwarf. No, you're not supposed to hit me.
That's so good.
Die. Bam. 10.
Yeah, he's
Rip.
toast. He's got 10. Yeah, he's dead, man. Bye
He's
bye.
picking on me. No, he hit me. Right?
Yeah, but then it's Neva's turn after that, so she's just
I
gonna
got
rip
you
him
now.
apart.
I didn't see the initiative move. That was my mistake. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
and combat.
And
All right, so now we fight them. All right, let's go.
I'll let you do that, Ren. Go for it.
Do any more Jorger pop out of the woodwork?
No,
And none from the stonework?
none from the stonework.
The side of your
Okay.
pillow is getting a little bit warm, though, so flip it over and take a chance.
So the one with the black hair here is the one with the crab tattoo, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so Centrion's going to like hold up his hand to block out her nude visage. And he's going to put up 2 fingers. All right, I have 2 questions here. First of all, how old are you? Second of all, I presume you are Scorpion and the other one is the crab?
Well, you're actually looking at the one that's the crab, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it seems like it's kind of obvious. You don't have to block the view. We're not prudes around here. We didn't feel like being covered in blood all day and whatever viscous material from the tentacled beast we ripped apart earlier and gutted.
Oh, I understand that. I'm the first to let the nipple free. Trust me.
She
It's
just
a
walks
sign of
past,
respect.
she walks past you back into the water because she still got blood on her just to like wash herself off.
Nice.
And she reaches under, like, you see her like kind of kneel down and like she's fishing for something, and she pulls out this like looks like this like heart, but it's like crystallized, like almost like it's a big jewel, but it's like flashing, like it's still beating. And she kind of tosses it to the blonde, and she stows it away. The blonde's already back in her clothes and armor. Weapons are put away.
She didn't even engage in the fight. She just sees us just wailing on these Jorger and just like, yeah, I'm going to get dressed.
Well, she took care of one and said, yeah, they got this. She wasn't worried about it.
I took care of one.
I took care of 2.
I slapped him around a little.
Yeah, if they're just like getting their stuff together, Centurion wants to like size himself up against the Dwarger in their natural form, because I know dwarves are a bit stockier, a bit wider than other short races. So he's trying to see if this guy's shirt will fit him. Does it?
One of the enlarged guys would fit, maybe. The guys that made themselves bigger.
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna steal one of the enlarged guy's shirts because mine is not ruined.
I mean, they're a little bit ruined though, because it just got beat up. Well, maybe the guy that got punched.
Yeah, no, the guy that got punched to death, he's fine.
Although, well, no, that guy got ripped apart. So maybe the guy by Farron's probably got like a dagger in him. He got punched and then he got daggered once.
Yeah,
so his probably
Farron
not
knows
bad.
to go for vital organs only. So, like, just a slice in the throat.
Yeah, it's not too bad. That one's, it's probably a little bit aware, but it's it's a little stinky though. You do got a stench on it.
Nah, it's fine. I don't have prestidigitation.
Mend.
I
don't have mend.
I'm
gonna clean it in
fancy.
I'm gonna clean it in the river.
I have nothing fancy.
I have cast summon washboard.
Farron deals with a lot of knife fights with buddies, so he pulls out a little sewing kit. When you're ready for it to be sewn, I'll take care of it for you, pal.
Thank you. Wait, my shirt or his?
Your shirt.
Okay. I'm gonna take off my shirt and hand it to him.
Is there any blood of yours on it, or is it just cut?
Oh, there's a little bit right there, where he impaled me.
Wash it in the water as well, real fast. Oh.
He's not much of a medic, but he's a great combat seamstress.
I was gonna say that's pretty fancy.
Yeah.
If you look closely at his wardrobe, you'll see that it's just a bunch of sewn together pieces.
He's got a Frankenstein. That's his brand, Frankenstein.
He's
style.
wearing a quilt. All of his clothing is quilted.
You thought it was patchwork leather? No, it's a quilt.
That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, both the twins here seem kind of matter of fact and straightforward in their speech about things. Like they're not modest. They don't care that they're battle hardened. They don't. That's why they didn't give a crap if they were naked fighting out here, right? Just they're all business all the time. It does. Neva comes off a little more nicer though. Kat seems a little more. Come on, let's go. We're wasting time, kind of thing. Yeah. She's a little more. I don't know. Maybe a little more prickly. The scorpion lady's a little more prickly, and the crab's a little more. She's a little bit more chill about stuff.
A little smoother.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, so Centurion would talk Neva, right?
Yeah, that's my sister Cass. I assume Previlo sent you guys out here.
Yes, Provolone himself sent us out here. I take it you
yes.
found the first item?
That's the only item we need.
Oh, wonderful. Half
Yes.
our job's done.
Yeah,
Yes.
our job was to collect 3 things before this, so we're kind of used to being.
Oh, those
all
are
over
you
the
guys?
place.
That was you guys?
That was them and one other.
I heard that
helped
story.
them, but I wasn't part of their
We have,
tramp stamp group.
we are now known as those who fetch.
Mine was on my arm, not a tramp stamp, pal. So let's keep your story straight.
Yeah, might have
Look.
been Maya stand that had the tramp stamp. I can't remember.
According to all of my information, you're the one who regularly visits a brothel.
But only full of succubuses and harpies.
Yes.
Succubi
Only
and
full of succubi and harpies.
harpies. Yeah, so it's all good.
So what's
super-
next, Neva?
So which one was Neva crab or was Neva scorpion?
Neva's the
crab.
crab. She's the dark-haired one, and Kess has the scorpion. She's the blonde.
Kest.
Kess has like a almost. It's like this, like it's like this long sword is almost as tall as her. Right? It's pretty crazy how long it is. Neva's are more standard long swords, but she uses them like her hands, like no problem on either. They're both very skilled.
Okay.
So don't worry, Neva. Kest, we've been around this block a few times. We can protect you.
We're expecting Vilnius, but I hope you guys can manage.
We're all expecting Vilnius, but man's got things he's got to take care of.
We're not
right?
necessarily sure what we're walking into when Bjorn is deep. I'm assuming more of these Duergars, but I'm not sure. These are a little bit beefier than normal. The fact that they're out in sunlight's a little odd, so I don't know if that's my father's doing or something else. I hope Previlo said that our father is off limits, right? You guys just kind of keep everybody off our backs, and we'll deal with him. As
Oh,
needed.
yes. On a scale of rare to well done, he needs to be on the farm.
Gotcha.
Some would say extra blue.
No, we want this cattle alive.
Yes.
We don't want it cooked at all.
Okay, super extra blue.
That's not.
Too bloody. Much too bloody.
If it helps in our future work here, you've already seen what I do. That's it.
I'm going to use. Pretty impressive. I'm surprised you didn't hit my sister with that.
I know what I'm doing, and I'm just going to use my cantrips to just like kind of give like a little display, like I burn things. You say burn, I ask how hot. That's how I work. And I'm going to pull out a flask and take a big swig.
And I may not be the...
Everything else is need to know.
Cass looks at you. She's like, can I have a little bit of...
How old are you again?
They look like they're probably early 20s.
What race are they?
They're human.
Human? All right, sure.
I also may not be the sneakiest thief, especially when a monk is following behind me very closely. But as you can
he's
see,
French, so I kind of expect him to be kind of loud.
Yes, the monk is the issue.
I'm pretty good at taking out people from range and up close, but from behind.
Oh, jeez, he said from behind.
Heyo.
I'm pretty good behind. Wink.
I'm a backdoor man.
I forgive you for your comments.
Well,
This
if
is
we're
why I
done
love
here,
Zarzar. He's
if we're done here, we can move on. It's a bit of a hike to get to Bjorn is deep from here.
All right. Well, what are you guys waiting for? And then I start running the wrong way.
Yeah, we're going
Nope.
southwest from here.
Oh, my bad.
this way, Rin.
There may be a day you offend me, but today is not that day.
Today's not that day. All right, I'm going to
So
activate that. I'm going to have to pull everybody back on this other map now.
All right. Straight to boss fight. Let's go.
Right?
Once we
Trying to
see
think where I wanna
ourselves
stick
there,
you.
I'll put the map back up on the screen.
Yeah, I'm trying to think where I want to jam you guys on this one here. I guess I'll put you guys in the
That's
Heyo.
what she said.
What? Jeez. I got to drag everybody on this map now.
That's
Zarzar.
what he said.
I've been meaning to ask you about something regarding your monastery. I remember last time we went, things weren't looking too great. Do you ever
Hmm.
plan on going back, starting it back up yourself?
Ugh.
I will definitely visit again. Perhaps maybe to start over.
All right, that's good to know. It's
Centurion.
I know what it means to have to start over. If you ever need any help,
It was a place of peace, not a place of death.
Farron will put his arm around Zar's neck. Yeah, me too, buddy. I'm always here for you as well. So if there's anything special you need, just let me know, and we'll go and find it for you.
Very well.
and you know me, I'm always willing to blow stuff up for you.
Yes.
Light stuff on fire.
Drink
Lava.
anything in those three categories.
Your pyromantic skills are very well used within our group.
Rare artifacts that don't put a curse on you when you try to get it. I can do that.
Oh, I cannot do that. That's out of my wheelhouse.
Well, we all have our different specialties, my friend.
What house has a wheel?
Do you not know what a wheelhouse is, Zarzar?
Are you talking about the boat?
A house has a
The
wheel?
collector does not have a wheelhouse. They make it go with coffee and things.
No, Zarzar. A wheelhouse is a building that typically has a wheel, like a water wheel, attached. It's why it's called a wheelhouse. You use it for whatever you need the water wheel for, but
And you have one of these houses.
oh no, it burned a long time ago.
But there is not this thing in this house.
No, it burned. There's nothing there anymore.
I
I
thought
do believe Chris has the map ready, and we can get to that now.
I just
Oh,
thought
yay.
I thought Will House was the blue-haired friend with glasses that hangs out with that kid Bart.
Millhouse.
Mill. That's
God
pretty
damn
good.
it.
Nice, well done. Nice.
This is a place.
Gnomus
Nice.
Town.
It looks like he stole your map that you're working on.
Yeah, I just needed something that was like dwarven stuff, you know. That's all I
Go.
needed. I have no idea. We're not gonna really use too much of it though. It's just to kind of get an idea of what's going on here.
All right, so the first room smells like poo that I see. It says number 2.
Let's go to number 2.
And every other room smells like bacon.
Bacon. Yeah, it kind of smells like death down here.
That's not bacon.
It's
No, it wasn't defecation. It was just death location.
It was one of those things where this used to be a dwarven stronghold, and they got taken out, and the Duergar eventually just took over. But nobody comes here, right? It's like one of those things that nobody knows what's happened over the decades or centuries.
Uh-huh.
It is definitely dark in here. Does anybody? I know some of you have infravision, but I don't know if all
Nope.
of you do.
I am just a human.
Farron's an elf,
Good question. I thought I had
Or
something that had.
half elf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
You got,
There's a
yeah,
thing-
you got some shadow power or something crazy.
Yeah,
Yep.
it is a thing that I can do. It shows up under spells. Dark vision, yes. I can use key points to cast dark vision. So if it's dark, then yeah, I would do that so I could see.
I also have dark vision as well.
All right, Centurion, what did you want to do?
Nothing. I've not been told to explode anything.
So I will tie a rope to Centurion, and he can stay close.
Nice.
I will ask permission to light a torch.
Whose permission are you asking?
The two women who seem to know what they're doing.
Do whatever you need to do.
All right. I have torch. I can see for 30 feet.
And then a bunch of arrows fly.
Gatling gun.
I
arrow.
just
Names
got
on
this
the tokens
fixed.
again?
What's that?
Is it all right to have their names on the tokens again so I don't mix them up?
Yeah, you don't see
I-
names.
I can put them on there. for those.
Oh,
two.
you know what? I can do it. Yeah, hold on a second.
Okay. I just did one of them. Cass, if you want to grab the
Please stand by.
Because when you were talking about the blonde hair and the dark hair, I'm like, I thought I remembered, and then as soon as Eli said which one he was talking to, you're like, no, that's the other one. I'm like, oh crap, I just put the names on the other map, so I figured I'll forget about this one too.
Yeah, for some reason I thought they were. I didn't know why I didn't automatically do it. It's kind of weird.
Cool. All right.
It just cast.
So yeah,
you
that's
said
who
cast.
Centrion's going to be asking permission for to light up a
Target.
Light up lace the target.
Yes.
All right, so it's pretty quiet in here. Every once in a while you hear an echo of something, like some movement, but then if you stay quiet for a little bit, nothing happens. This place is huge. Obviously, it looks ginormous.
Working out.
A lot of stuff is in disrepair. If you find rooms that might have like barrels or casks in it, stuff's been like ripped apart. It looks like it's been sitting forever. There's a lot of cobwebs everywhere. There's skeletons everywhere. There's, dried blood, broken weapons. It's in, disarray, this entire place.
I think we should ignore any basic looking doors and look for something more fancy. I think that's where we should probably go. He's going mad. He probably went towards like some sort of throne room or just more important room.
Was there like traces of somebody passing, as in was it really dusty and there's just one set of footprints that goes in a certain direction or something?
There were two, but now there's just one because that's where he carried you.
Is there?
That's a good question.
Seems like that would be a perception roll.
How about I roll a... I don't think I have any advantage with perception or investigation, so I'll go with perception. Why not?
Do you ask us to look around too, or are you just doing it on your
I'm
own?
going to make it obvious. Perhaps they left some tracks of where they went. That'd be a 20. 17 plus 3.
Pretty legit.
Yeah, not so bad.
I'll take a look around too, just to see if I can see anything whatsoever.
All right, I'll wait for this.
With my dark vision, 14. Not the greatest.
All right, Zarazar, you notice, Farron, you don't really notice much. It's kind of a mess, but Zarazar, you notice that there's at least, looks like there's been a pathway like that heads south that looks a little more cleared than going towards the east.
Okay. Quietly, so if you want me to do a stealth roll, I'll do that, but quietly, Zarazar will start kind of doing the monk cat-like quiet steps, lift the feet up a bit, put down on the ball of the foot, and kind of start creeping forward south.
It's almost like he's sliding across the floor.
Yeah, but but before he starts moving, he's going to kind of say to everyone else in the same voice as we have been using, or same level of volume, there is a clear trail that runs to the south here.
Stay close behind you, buddy. And I'll walk the way he's walking.
And I'm definitely trying to stay quiet, so I'll throw a stealth roll out there, which is another horrible fucking roll of 10. I roll a 2 and still get a 10, so that's nice, but I rolled an effing 2, so yeah.
Yeah, you
completely average. It's
it's nothing. There's not, as long as you're staying out of the way of most of the crap that's in the way. I won't count that as a bad roll where you kick something, like you knock like a broken shield over or something. But you're definitely, you might have crunched on like a skeleton piece or something, but not super loud.
I'm thinking too that with the way the whole dark vision works with the 5th edition, where you don't see in full color and all that stuff, and considering that this may only be the second or third time that Zarazar has even used that ability, there's just probably something that he's not aware of how to conceal himself. Maybe he's quiet, but he can't conceal himself at all because things all look the same.
The shadows are weird, right? Yeah, especially off the torch, and like you're getting black and white view, and it's like this is kind of weird looking. Yep.
So that definitely could be it. But I'll move. At least for now, I'll move my token up a couple of squares to the south.
All right, so Zarazar, you're taking the lead then?
Yeah, and just kind of following the trail, wherever that trail leads. You mentioned south to start at least, so we'll start going south. Farron's going to just kind of hang out there.
There's no
Does anybody
between
want to be right
Ferris.
behind Zarazar? If not, both the twins will follow him unless somebody wants to be right behind Zarazar.
Therion was following close behind, as I had stated. I can use my stealth if you'd like.
Yeah, I was just gonna be
Yes.
trailing behind them, actually trying to keep whoever's the last of them, like kind of at the edge of my torchlight, so I don't give off their position. So
Okay.
I'm kind of trailing a bit far.
Centrion's
Gotcha.
just randomly finding little things to set on fire while he goes by.
Filling the cavern with
Like,
smoke.
he's taking notes. Burn that when I leave. Burn that
Yeah.
one. I get out of here. Burn
That'll
that.
burn. That'll burn. That'll burn.
Nice old
That'll
dry
smell
wood.
good when it burns.
What is this? Is this?
I
What
have
was that roll?
supreme sneak, so I roll advantage if I'm moving like half my speed and stuff.
Nice. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, you were super quiet. You also noticed, so it's going to be Neva, and then Kess will be, and then it'll be Centurion after that. So you notice that Kess and Neva, it seems like they don't make any noise at all.
They're wearing
Super
clothes now, though, right? They've got
Yep.
their armor.
Yeah, a little bit of armor, not much. They do have some jewelry on. You expect.
So it's even more impressive that they're really, really quiet then, because they
Yep.
actually have gear now too.
Yeah, but not a lot of gear. They don't look like heavily. Neva is definitely not heavily armored at all. Kess, just a little bit of armor. You feel like they probably have some magical, like their gear's pretty magicked up. That's helping them out.
What if they're ghosts?
What if?
What if they are?
Ren's like, man, this is messed up.
Look, all I'm saying is I never got paid for a job I did for a ghost.
All I know is I never saw them and a ghost in the same room. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. Centurion, are you trying to be stealthy at all?
Out of respect for the current circumstances, yes.
He's got a torch, a marching snare.
I'm not trying to
some streamers
hide myself. I'm just trying to move quietly.
Yeah, this is just more for I just want to get like a noise check, basically.
Noise check. Testing. 1, 2. Party in the house.
It's almost like a check to see like how far can you get in before you're set up on maybe.
Right,
well, it's not a botch.
Listening.
So I think what happens here
is
is I'm trying to like gauge. All right, I need them to not be in the light of my torch, but I also need to still know where they're going. So yeah, this is the right. Oh fuck! What was that?
Oh, that was my other foot. Damn it!
Oh. Hey, you guys okay up there?
Stop yelling.
I'm not yelling. You're yelling at me.
I'm not yelling. You're yelling.
Stop yelling at me.
So yeah, I'm just not very light-footed.
So Chris, I'm just occasionally pressing the down arrow to move myself a little bit farther. To wait until you throw something at where we are and see how that works out.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Oh, Centurion already moved up.
Yeah,
want to make sure I don't move the wrong people.
I got to the street corner.
I'm gonna light that on fire.
You accidentally walk into the wall right there.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing. Yeah, go ahead, Joe. Keep moving.
I have to reselect my token again because I had de-reselected. Yeah. Now, this is a pretty significant branch right here? Does it branch off east or still go south?
For somebody who's moving half speed, Farron does keep moving back and forth a lot.
That was for fun.
Dude's a madman.
Make another roll to see if you can pick up.
Yeah, sure.
Where the clearing or a pathway might lead.
I'll assist as well. Just there's 2 ways, so.
All right. Well, if you're gonna do that,
I almost rolled a 1. That was close.
We'll do that. I got 18 this time. I started with a 20, down to an 18, so maybe it's just getting a little darker and stuff.
And Farron's got better.
Yeah, so both you are able to figure out that you should start moving east. It looks a little bit better that way.
East it is. 1, 2. East. And And gosh, what the heck is the name again? Starts with an S. Therion. There it is.
Therion. He's just stuck on that wall.
Back up there. He's like setting fire to a granola bar or something. You're muted, Eli.
That's the only thing left in this place is granola bar.
I was taking a little extra time to go ahead and give myself the condition marked.
Oh, nice.
He stole Farron's granola
I'm carrying
and
a
nuts.
torch, and I'm not being quiet.
Like a hunter's mark.
He caramelized some sugar. He stole Farron's nuts and berries, and then just sat there making a granola bar.
Better yet, I've given myself the condition burning, as I am burning things. Not like setting fire to buildings, but like, oh, that's a lamppost. That's a torch.
Therion and Zarazar make perception checks.
I shall skill
Perception. Normal. How does a 23 sound?
Ooh, I had a 14 this time. I finally not noticing stuff.
Therion, you don't hear it all the time, but you almost hear like somebody's chanting something, like a kind of a male voice. It's kind of low, but it's almost like it raises up, like almost like he's not singing anything, but it's almost like some kind of chant, and it gets a little more powerful, and then it kind of fades out. But you're not sure. You're like, huh? It's almost like, did you hear that?
Jesu Domine.
So I'll tell Zarazar and Neva that, but since they're closest to me, but do I get a sense of the direction that it's coming from?
It looks like it's probably still more to the east, but things echo in here, so you're not too sure.
So the person we're looking for is their father, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Is this your father's voice?
They don't hear any. They don't hear it.
Listen closely.
Therion hears it. Zarazar, you don't make it out either. And it's Farron's like he catches it a little bit, and it's like it's gone.
From which direction, Therion?
It feels like it's still from the east, but
not from back where you're at. No.
Okay.
He's just hanging out.
It's very echoey.
You guys hear that?
It also looks like that east passage. I know it kind of goes a little bit south, but that's still the best way, the best clearing so far.
All right. So for now, then, let's just kind of head that way-ish.
Into the room, Joe.
Yes.
Yeah, you could head.
There's really no spot to.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird, little mapping here.
Yeah, we could.
So messy.
We could probably blow it up a little quick too, but so yeah, we're moving in that direction. What was this one called? Bjorna's Deep.
Bjorna's Deep. Who's Bjorna?
So let's move down
Maybe
here.
Bjorna.
Bjorn Cyborg.
We'll move to this spot here and listen again or look around for footsteps.
Yeah, Farron, you're definitely picking it up a little bit better right here. It doesn't sound like any language It might even be something like chanting, and like people are chanting. It might be doing some like ritualized spell, right?
Yeah, I think it's this way, guys. So I'll continue on.
Am I able to hear anything at this point?
Yeah, you're kind of picking it up. It's more of like it's still like up and down, right? You might hear something that's kind of clear, and then it fades out when the voice kind of modulates itself lower, and then it might come up higher with like a certain word.
Do I recognize any words in Draconic or Primordial?
No.
Okay.
No, we know that the king's gone crazy, so it could be just some made-up language of. Yeah,
I had to be sure.
Yeah, totally makes sense.
Because I have Elvish, Thieves' Canon, Undercommon, and so it's probably closest to Undercommon, really. I don't know.
All right, Zarazar, are you holding back there? Or what are you doing?
Yeah, I was just trying to change this for a second, see if we can get the grid closer.
Oh, I gotcha.
And of course now it's going to look wrong, right? Let me
what happened?
see if I can fix it quick.
We're way off in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, because of the scale was way off.
The map is to the bottom right, by the way.
Turns out it was
that moved what Chris was doing, so that's going to be something I just screwed up. So bear with me.
It was a spell to send everyone else in this building except him into an ocean.
That's the gray space.
Exactly what it was. So if nothing else, I can at least get like our characters into a spot, and then Chris, you'll need to.
Ooh, okay, yeah.
Oh, jeez, where am I?
Where are my guys at?
Yeah. So I kind of centered the stream map on our characters. And I put all the NPCs there, but you may need to move other stuff too.
Okay, I was like right here.
All right, so I'll be over where you are then. Let me drag everything over there.
Whoa! Across the river.
I've been thrown into a building
time to make it easier, and I screwed it up. But anyway, the scale's closer.
I actually much more appreciate this scale.
Yeah, same.
It's just a little easier to move around, I think.
Yeah.
It also feels more appropriate to the character size.
Yeah, I gotta maneuver some.
Yeah, sorry, I
mean, there's nobody here. I don't have to maneuver anybody. What are we talking about?
It doesn't say Medusa anywhere. No.
Medusa,
never heard of her.
They don't hang around these parts.
The other the two the twins that are with us. I'll just move them over where we are too. Okay.
Crab and squirrel.
So yeah, so that should help a little bit. The squares don't match up, but at least we're the right an appropriate scale.
Yeah, it's all good.
Because that was confusing the crap out of me, moving the tokens on top of walls and all stuff. Yeah.
Does it sound like it's
30 feet in a single move?
All right, let's put everybody back in this corner here.
Yeah.
Sound like it's still coming from the east.
Yeah, you could definitely, and if you want to take a peek around the corner, you could definitely hear a voice, but you figure it's behind that big statue there. Can't really see anything, even at range. Yeah, I mean, because even your infravision is not going to go that far. Whoever you also notice, well, actually, they'll even tell you. Neva's like, "Hey, we need to get in there as close as we can get before you guys. Give us like 2 minutes. You guys give us 2 minutes.
We'll give you 2 minutes.
Oops. 120.
I throw myself a
one short rest.
117.
Yeah. So
16.
They both sisters look at each other and they kind of put their foreheads together and they put their like hands on each other's shoulders and you see them disappear.
They have 4 heads?
4 heads. It's kind of like they said a prayer together and then they disappear.
They put them together.
They have 4 heads and they put them together like the Three Stooges.
Yes.
Dunk.
It's like a 4-leaf clover of scary.
A 4-leaf clover.
They scared me right from the beginning. now all of a sudden they got all these extra stuff.
Man, I just no wonder they don't mind being naked because they're already a freak show.
It's awesome. So we've got
the guy that makes out with succubuses, but that's cool.
Peeking around the corner, were we able to perceive them going, or did they really just go zap invisible?
No, they go invisible, and then you kind of, and then you even say that they go invisible, and you hear 2 minutes exactly.
Okay. So, Centurion, you got anything that burns for exactly 2 minutes?
115, 114, 113.
Therion just pulls out this hat that was all crumpled down and sets it down and posts out some cards and just starts throwing them into the hat.
And there is every once in a while you kind of you get like they're on by the statue. There's like a little fire burning in front of it, like on a not a torch, but like a kind of like this
a brazier.
Yeah, brazier like lit, and so you kind of see the shadow of the person chanting over there. You tell he's kind of moving in front of the statue, but you can't see the person yet. You can just hear him, and you can see like a shadow every now and then stretch across the floor a little bit behind, on the other side of the statue.
So
on the other side of you guys.
But just going on my own experience of our last little encounter that we just had minutes ago, maybe however long ago it was, in game terms, I know I could hear something before I could see the dwarves. I want to spend specific attention within those 2 minutes to listen for the same kind of sounds I heard that the dwarves made on the rocks before, presuming if there are any dwarves here, I might now have an idea of what to listen for.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check. You might pick up if one of them gets sloppy, you know.
Okay. Yeah, because that's really, I'm just thinking this just happened where we saw something and then I heard something and then dwarves popped out. I'm really just going to focus on the same kind of sounds I heard before. Let's see if I actually have my character selected, so it'll be a plus when I. Oh my god!
Oh, that's your
Oh,
second one
20.
tonight.
Holy poopers, dude! I just got a crit on a perception check, which means one's for the attacks.
you you see 4 people got stooped over slabs of glowing images, talking to each other through the airwaves.
Dude, that's awesome.
You think you hear something on that little bridgeway that's right there.
Okay. Same motion I made to Centurion last time.
And Centurion, you know,
Listen, look, bridge.
and Centurion, you know that Duergars can go invisible. You know that's part of their thing.
Okay, so I'm going to put my torch out, and then I'm going to get on my hands and knees to make as little noise as possible, crawl forward to the corner, and look around the edge of the building. What do I see, or do I need to make a perception?
Where are you going? Where they're at? The Sarah's Arm Fair?
Right up to
Yeah,
where
Sounds like you crawled right next to Farron.
Yeah, I put out my torch,
Yep.
and I crawled to my best guess as to where they were, and now I'm looking around the corner of the building at the brazier. Also,
Yeah.
for my own personal needs, is it brazier or brazier?
I thought it was brazier.
That's what
Like
I
a
said.
brazier is like something you wear. A brazier is like the
Okay.
the
See,
metal.
He prefers Brendan
container.
Fraser.
I see. Of course.
The Mummy
So-
movies are amazing.
My man.
Anyway, go.
Looking at the Fraser, what do I see?
The brazier is on the other side of the statue, so you're getting a little bit of the shadow of the statue coming towards you guys, and the shadow of the person that's in front of the statue, right? So you were looking at the back of the statue. The brazier's in front of it. This person's, in the front of that. So there's a shadow gets cast away from you guys, right?
Yeah.
That's the person.
So I can like see their shadow being cast on like walls in the distance, but like I can't see them. I can't see what they're doing. Can I make out any clearer sounds?
Yeah, so you kind of pick up, and you're only catching some. You're like, man, I don't recognize what's going on, but you sense that a spell like this would be something to do with death magic or necromancy, something like that. And you guys are in a place where there's a lot of skeletons and dead bodies and things of that nature.
Can I make an Arcana check to deduce the actual purpose of this ritual?
Yes.
Don't expect much, but I'm gonna try anyways. Hey, that's an 18. Probably not high enough, but I tried my best.
You assume that this guy, the mad, Lord Grey Wolf, has gone mad, and he's trying to raise an undead army because he probably doesn't have enough guys here right now. But he's been making raids with his Duergar in the area, and they do good, but sometimes they get wasted, right? So
okay,
it's one of those things where maybe he's trying to get whatever pieces of things in here, like these skeletons and anything else, dead bodies. You might be trying to get them to get up and party.
So how Centurion relays this to the party is he finds the wall, gets behind it, lights a candle, and pulls out his spellbook, which for those at home who don't remember, since it's been almost a year, Centurion's spellbook is more like a manila folder of just pages of other spellcasters' spellbooks. So he's going to flip through that, and he's going to point at some of the pages. These are translations for some necromancy spells I don't care about. As you can see, undead appears a lot, and army appears a lot. And he's saying those words. So I think, and this is just a guess, I think he's trying to raise an undead army. I could be wrong. And then I'm going to blow out the candle and put everything back.
Okay.
All right. If we
Has
have 20,
who's on the timing of the 2 minutes? Is anybody on top of that still?
Farron the whole time would have been just counting down, but when it gets to 20 seconds left, he's going to go super stealth and start moving up.
43, 42. Yeah, as soon as he puts everything away, 41.
Okay,
40.
so what is that plan for that 2 minute? Because you assume that the twins are going to make their move, right? They're going to make their move on their dad at that 2 minute drop, right? Whether you guys are sitting on your asses or making moves, right? They're going to go what they have to do.
Okay, so Farron plans to, by the time it hits 0, to be right here on the bridge on the other side, going super stealth. So the other guys can follow, but he's going to tell him, hey, stay kind of back. I'm going to stealth up here.
Yeah, so Centurion wants to be on the other side of the bridge, and I do want to make sure, Chris, with my intelligence of 18, am I able to deduce the location of the main figure casting that shadow because of my understanding of light and fire and how positioning works?
What you're trying to figure out positioning of the person? There? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Yeah, the person the main caster of the ritual.
Yeah, you assume that's Lord Grey Wolf, right? So he's
Yeah,
you kind of like got to be not hands off, but you can't. You know what I mean? You got to be careful with that, right?
So what I'm asking here is, would I be able to exclude him from my fireball zone if I cast fireball in that area?
Yeah.
Am I able to deduce his location precise enough?
Yeah, you think he's almost? It's basically like it's that statue, and it's pretty big, right? And like the brazier would be like almost at his like his chest height, you know, and he would be like right in front of it, within like 6 feet of that statue.
Yeah, that's what I figured, but I had to be sure because I know not everybody rules things the same with line of sight.
Right, and you assume that the twins eventually are going to be in that area. You know, granted you can't see them right now. You assume they're going to be like right on top of him when the shit hits the fan. So yeah, if you pretty much cut out that whole like 4 square space where that statue is, you're probably safe, right?
Yeah. This is actually no. I think it's a pretty safe shot because I would only be casting fireball.
Maybe guys a little bit back first here.
I was going to say too. I stepped away for a moment. I probably would have moved up with Farron. I don't.
Well, they're not move. I don't want them to go too far yet because you know they're gonna. Because I know you guys are. Even though it's dark in here, but you know Duergar have infravision as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as soon as you come around that corner, you know you got to be careful about stuff.
So to be more specific, I am excluding Lord Grey Wolf, who I believe to be standing in front of the brazier,
right,
and the squares adjacent to Lord Grey Wolf. So like directly on his left and right. I feel like that's probably where those twins are going to be, so that's what I'm going to be excluding.
Gotcha.
So if they're in those squares, they automatically pass their saves. They take no damage.
Right. Gotcha.
Hey, we just had some Santa Clauses appear without their hats.
Oh no!
They're handing out presents though.
Damn it! War pigs.
Yep, war pigs for days.
Damn
Man, I wish we could play that. We should just turn it on. That would be great. For some reason, you guys hear Black Sabbath playing, echoing through the halls.
I can do that.
What am I gonna say here? So as soon as you guys make that corner, even though you're being super quiet, you guys could be like, no noise at all, right? But as soon as you come around that corner, the 2 guys on the bridge are not even worried about hiding anymore. They're just like, bring it on, right? But you kind of get an idea, and then you could kind of see the other ones kind of come out of the shadows. You can see a little bit. It's still dark over. There's a little bit of light, so you kind of get an idea where some of these guys are now. And you can see the 2 sisters on top of the statue. They're like perched on each shoulder of the huge dwarven statue. And you see their father at the bottom, just chanting still. He's still chanting. So we're going to do an initiative, kick off the initiatives.
We can do that.
Which I'm not going to do one for him. I'll do one for the women now.
Roll it.
I won't do one for the madman.
I'm not going to have a good number on that. Although, if you haven't started a combat thing yet, I'm not sure if that's going to pop in or not. I guess we'll find out.
It's definitely popping in there. I haven't done being in combat, but
Yes.
Let's see if it'll do. Rolling PCs. Let me give it a shot and see what anything happens. Could have sworn it would do all them other creatures, but I feel like it's not doing it. Yeah, I do not want to hit all these guys and roll for them. Jeez, that's really annoying.
Yeah, I can't remember enough of that side of it to be able to answer.
Let me see if I could, because I can't remember if I could select enough to get it to work, really. Well, maybe. Okay. All right, that's kind of working. That might work. That might do a trick there.
Yeah, I see a whole bunch of dice show up. I guess
Yeah,
there's a couple of people there, huh?
all right, let's see if I can get the rest of these guys in the pile here. Oh, there it is.
Oh, Jesus.
There we go. A little bit.
All right. All right, that's pretty good. All right, Farron, you're badass number one.
I
So
give this
Farron,
guy.
to set the scene, you see two guys kind of like they could become visible. They don't even care, right? They're not even worried. They're normal size. They're not going to go, even though there's space in here. They haven't enlarged themselves. But you see one guy in the front of the bench, one guy in the back. You kind of make out some of the guys in the background because of the fire.
Yeah.
You know, so you can't see all the guys in the way in the back. You do see the sisters on the top of the statue, though. You still hear the voice. Like he is not. It's almost like Lord Grey Wolf's. He's not even paying attention, right? He's just ranting and raving still out there.
So I give the one in the front a big toothy grin, and I'll just move on up to him with my daggers drawn and cut into him. Because why not? Now with 2-up and fighting, I still with one attack only can attack with one dagger, right?
What's that?
With 2-up and fighting, even though I have 2 daggers, I can only attack with one dagger, right?
You have off you have the off. You should be able. If you have 2-up and fighting, you should be able to do offhand attack too. But you don't get your bonus for.
That sounds right. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
different
exactly
from
know how that.
two-handed weapon. Two-hand fighting is you should get the extra.
Usually, you just need you have to have finesse weapon and so you can still use. You just have it's usually weapon types. But if you got 2 daggers, then you can go.
Yeah,
Go
definitely.
to town.
I agree with that.
Okay.
I'm not sure why the combat tracker didn't pop out for
Oh,
the.
hold on. Yeah, let me get
stream
begin
view.
combat.
There it is. That made it. All right. Now it's there for the stream view. Got it.
Yep. Sorry.
No problem.
Want to get the initiatives in there before anything
Yep.
happened.
Okay, so I just roll a normal attack, and then we will subtract something from it, since it'll automatically treat it like a regular attack, right? So I'm not supposed to have something. It's gonna miss. So,
Yeah, no worries.
okay. Regardless. Okay.
I wasn't gonna worry about it, right? It's not a big deal.
Randy
It's
was
not-
really positive about
It's not.
it.
It's not. You're not gonna be overpowered on your dagger.
So I'm going to use where is it? I have some sort of disengage like thing. Where is it? I can't find it. I have something where I can move without getting. I thought I had something where I could move without getting attacked.
Oh, there's a disengage thing that you can do as a rogue.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called.
That's what I'm having a problem with too.
Cunning action, you can disengage, dodge, or hide as a bonus action.
That's what
Cunning
it
action
was.
is what it was.
Yeah.
Yes, cunning action. Okay, I'm gonna cunning action just to get next to Sentry and give him a choice between the person who just stabbed him and his buddy. I'm trying to.
Wait, are you
Slide-
using me as bait?
I'm just trying to make sure we can get you up there in a combat too. I'm trying to get in a spot between this.
It's fine.
and in
It's
front
not
of
gonna
you.
be. It's not gonna be perfect because of this. The
Yeah,
grid's
just be
weird.
close.
But you're done with your turn, Randy.
Yeah, I'm officially done after that move using
Okay,
that.
which one is this guy? All right, it's that guy.
And I'll give him another big toothy grin when I get back to my spot.
He will move up and party with Farron. I guess I'm just gonna go right here. Maybe. No.
That's the new
Yeah.
sitcom coming to the CW this fall. Party with Baron.
Party with Farron. Ready for the war pick.
Not gonna do it.
Well, that's a shame.
It's not prudent. Not gonna do it.
This guy is. Oh, that guy. That's perfect. That's funny how that worked.
Nancy,
Hey, buddy, what's
just
up?
say no to drugs, Nancy. Okay.
You can do it.
Don't
Sentry
you
More
is-
dare.
pick for Centurion.
Don't you dare ruin my shirt.
It looks like you're wearing my buddy's
Whoa.
shirt.
You
Oh.
bastard.
you son
I
of-
stole this earlier today. How dare you?
Yeah, that's why he's mad. That's Johnny's shirt, man. I'm doing it for Johnny.
Yeah, well, Johnny wasn't using it anymore.
Johnny's a
Who's Johnny?
jerk.
Do it for Johnny.
All right, this guy's gonna.
smiled in their
Oh, by the way, these templates on the board are mostly for me, for my spell. I'm using the character tokens as the scale for 5-foot squares.
There you go.
Cool. All right, Zarazar.
It's just got to be the closest one. I've got to go up and help out Centurion. I moved right in.
Thank you.
Anyway, I'll be there because I can't be exactly right next to him. But I want to get kind of by him again, use the flanking option there.
Yep.
And start punching him. I mean, as far as I can tell, these are the bad guys here, and everybody else that we know of is a good guy, or at least not a bad guy. So I'm just going to start with the whole the striking. So unarmed strike, I did not target him. 13 is irrelevant. 13 doesn't hit, right?
No. If you want to target him, then roll again. Go for it.
I certainly shall.
Just to get it.
That's a much better one. That'll hit. So the first strike, the second strike, and this is the extra attack that misses, and then I will. Yes, I will follow up with the flurry of blows, and I have to remember to use a key point when I do this. So, and I didn't, and I missed. So that's it for me. Next turn.
All right.
You were flanking that guy, so you.
I never rolled. Yeah, I never rolled advantage. So let's just move forward. Hell with it. We'll beat the crap out of them anyway, right?
Yep.
I should have been paying attention. That's my own fault. Onward.
This is the day they will die.
So a bunch of people move, and then it's Farron's turn again.
Excuse me.
It's a good summary.
Oh yeah, you haven't had a turn yet. My bad.
All right.
Rude.
I thought you went. Never mind. You just got hit by somebody. So.
I need to get revenge for my shirt.
Eli, this is the world according to Farron. A bunch of people move, then Farron goes again. That's the whole world.
This is true.
Oh, God.
You guys see Kess become visible on top of the one of the shoulders of things. She jumps onto her dad, like knocks him over, just to get him, and she's trying to hold him down. She like flicks out a dagger real fast and cuts into his like his chest where his to rip his clothes open. It looks like she's gonna start cutting into him a little bit too.
Man, this session's all about ruining tailoring here.
It's just totally
you got to get some
wasted
revenge.
clothes.
These people clearly have no respect for the cloth-filled arts.
No respect.
Yeah.
All right. Centurion, do your burnination.
Yay. Okay. They made this a lot easier, I believe.
Just another person with a turn, I
no.
guess.
How rude.
I
I could just not blow things up. I could just
Randy-
walk away from this.
Randy, that's a t-shirt. That right there is a t-shirt. Another person with a turn, I guess.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay. I'm casting Fireball. Spells Fearball. Where'd it go? There it is.
Where'd my ball go? The ball of fire.
It's gonna target more people than I mean it to.
Yowza. Yeah, it's fine.
But yeah, the 4 that are in the smaller circle, except Neva. Neva's being excluded. They need to make DC 16 saving throws. Otherwise, they take
1 million points of damage.
34 damage.
34.
Is it 34? Is it like you usually bump it a little bit or something?
No, I didn't roll any ones this time, so it's just
Okay.
straight 34.
Okay.
36 if he's just adding 2 to everything.
Which is this guy here?
I wish.
Even just saying that reminded me of what I had to do in the Aridin adventure with Jason, where my character never had all the right stuff in it, and I always had to be adding 5 or 7 to whatever I had. And I felt like I was cheating, but I'm like, the D&D Beyond isn't accounting for all this.
Hey, Artificer's complicated, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Can I kill that guy? I can kill him. Sweet. Oh, it's so much easier to do.
I love on the screen it says plus dead. There's a little animation that says plus dead. That's
Is this
all.
the guys in the inner circle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just the 4 that are in the inner circle.
Okay.
Anybody who takes damage outside of that circle, they're not actually taking damage.
All right. Okay. All right. Gotcha.
Yeah,
So inner circle only gets wasted.
Hey,
Gotcha.
it's 2022. Can we put dead lol next to their names instead?
No, it's 2022, not 2010.
Oh, sorry. Hashtag dead lol.
It's not 2014.
Oh, Randy.
All right. Is that it for Centrion?
Wait a second. I'm stuck in 2004.
Yes,
I think
that's
it's still
actually.
moving, you did, right?
I could still move, but because movement is all funky right now, I'm staying where I'm at.
You could just guess. It's okay.
I want to be move me here. Move.
We get it.
I'm still adjacent to that Duergar.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
No worries. All right, so that's it for you. So
I mean, the only other real option is to make it gridless, but then you can move wherever you want, and measuring stuff isn't going to be too easy. So make it a little more difficult, I think.
All right, this guy is. Oh, he's way over there. Wow. Way in the background. And then Neva's up.
I think you should be able to snap your character at least somewhere if it should.
Oh, it
fit
snaps.
Oh, yeah.
All right, you
Sorry.
see Neva become visible on top of the statue, and she clangs both her swords together, and they light up into flame, and she jumps down onto this Duergar here and slices him in half and moves over and does the same to this next guy.
Sweet.
Dope.
Go verbal crab lady.
Did you say crab lady?
Yes.
He did.
I never
before
thought I
that-
would see the day where I'm cheering for crabs.
Nice.
Guy's got crabs.
More itchy.
All
She's so
right,
cute.
and then Grey Wolf is getting cut open. Hey, Farron, it is now your turn.
Oh, sweet. A bunch of other people went. Now it's my turn.
Congratulations.
All right. So I'd like to use my, what is it? Cunning action to disengage to go to the other side of this guy below me. If I can do that, like roll past him. And then attack this one. That's right here. Would you allow me to do that?
Make sure you target him.
I am. I'd like to sneak attack him since he's focused on Centurion last time I checked.
Yeah.
Especially since he just got hit. And stabby, first attack.
Yeah. Stabby.
Since it's flanking, it's advantage, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Don't miss.
18.
Good thing you had advantage.
Yeah,
Don't
for
miss.
sure. So there's the normal damage of 1 and 4 technically, and then the sneak attack damage. I wish it was a crit. And 17 more damage to that guy. And then if he's still kicking, I'll use my other dagger attack, which does not get sneak because you can only do that once and you can't stack, but it's still advantage, right?
I mean, we're in the same position.
Sure.
To change the ability.
Okay, so minus whatever would still not be minus 10. So I'm not sure what I'd take away exactly with that being offhand. But
Chris said, don't worry about it for now.
okay, so 4 more damage to that guy.
Yeah.
What's with the ones on the D4? It's a typical thing. Never mind.
D4s are fun.
Can't
man.
even kill one guy.
Nope, can't kill one guy.
I love how when it comes to like the rogue and you add that sneak attack damage, it's like you start with the dagger that's going to do 1 point of damage, and then you add the sneak attack damage. Like I'm putting a thumbtack in your eye.
Yeah, all the way into your brain meats.
See, this is why rogues make the best monks, because they can just have way more damage with their punches.
Right. There. Okay. Well, this guy right here. It's okay. He's going to attack you.
Good enough.
That guy there in the shadows, kind of.
Adjacent-ish.
Bring on the war pick.
No more war picks.
Botch.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
Badly missed.
Badly. Yeah. He like
Throws the war pick.
now he's like you like sidestep him and he goes like almost into the side of the bridge and like his war pick is stuck in that
Damn
side of
right.
the bridge over there. Almost dead Duergar.
He's so obvious that Zarzar catches it with his hand.
All right, Farron, you're gonna get some payback, maybe, hopefully.
Payback, maybe, hopefully.
Well, these guys aren't great, you know.
That's not going to do it.
Sadness. Zarzar, you're up.
I'm going to finish that guy off first.
What? He's
Then
a
I'm going to
nice
turn it
guy.
to the guy.
Can't
Come
believe
on,
you're
target. There's the target.
can't believe you're up for killing Santa Claus.
I'm just going to punch
Crazy
him.
Frenchman.
I'll punch him really, really hard to where he is no longer like breathing and stuff. Now I'm going to roll it again for the advantage. This
I'm
time.
gonna punch his lungs out,
We got
literally.
super advantage now. That one hits. 6 points.
Just
plus
barely hit
hit.
him. Oh, he looks like he's a goner.
Yeah.
Hashtag dead lol.
And then I'm turning to the guy to the north, and he's getting a kick from this range. Hey, that's gonna hit. I targeted him. Did you move him, or did I miss something? Anyway, that hit him. There. He just
What did
takes
you do? Was it 8 points of damage?
8 points. Yeah. And I will use the key point to follow up with. Let me do this first before I completely forget. Not that it makes a huge difference. I'll do it after I roll. The extra flurry of blows at him. You suck butt. All right. So there's all the extra.
Yo, you low key killed that guy there. That's 2022 slang for you.
Is it?
It says low key in my new slang there. I looked up because I'm old.
Dude, you're awesome. So yeah, I am done with my turn.
By the way, Centurion, that shirt is fit. Yo.
Fit.
I'm going to
Yo.
stop now. I keep adding yo to it like it's 1980.
Don't worry about it, dog.
Cass, you see her
Things are
start
cool,
like
home size.
you see Cass like she almost like looks like she cuts into her father's chest and then takes out that crystalline heart and shoves it in. Freaky stuff.
Man, families on this side of the continent are weird.
Yeah,
Centurion, you are up.
that's definitely different.
I'm up.
Yep.
Oh, so I get to cast Fireball again?
Yeah, whatever you're up to, unless you just want to take a swig off your bottle and just chill out. You know, that's cool.
I mean, well, there's this guy here still. There's another two
There it is.
down the way.
We killed one to there. That's like really Centurion's kills too. 1 to like 5.
Oh yeah, I can get those guys. Fireball.
You got them. Make them pay for what they haven't done to us.
He's on fire.
They're nice guys. What are you talking?
Turns out those two were just bystanders, just waiting to.
All right.
So hopefully
DC
someone will save them.
16.
They're
Dex
trying to
save.
deliver a new shirt to Johnny.
Otherwise, they take
Johnny.
29 points of damage.
All right.
Those were just the female seamstresses, because their partners get their shirts cut too.
Oof. So they only take 14 if they passed.
Well, that was Kess with the saving throw there. I
Yeah.
got selected.
That is true. Let's try this again. Oh, these guys do get advantage.
There's something.
Yeah, they got it anyway.
They take
What is it? Half damage for that?
Yeah. I think
Yeah,
it's
half. They'd only be taking 14.
Okay.
You're pretty good for not being able to see anything.
Well, there's a lot of fire.
Stuff is on fire now. These are like
Things are being illuminated by the flashes of my brilliance, by which I mean fireball.
Nice.
All right, Centurion, is that it for you?
Yeah, the flashes of the fireballs.
No, that is
flashes
not
of
it for me.
dynamite.
I am also going to be retreating into the shadows so as to not become a target for future Duergar.
When you can't see in the darkness, that's just like closing your eyes so they
All
can't
right.
see you, right?
I'm just backing up until I hit a wall.
Yeah.
Nobody likes to play with dark Santa Clauses.
Oh, that's crazy.
Too bad you didn't see that stack of mops that was right there. Just knocked them all over.
Oh, it's not my turn anymore. I can't move. Never mind then.
You just stand there.
Well, you can always move. Your guy.
No, I can't. It's not my turn.
The way
All right,
we have
I'll put
combat
you over
set
here
up,
then.
there's no free movement
All
outside
right,
of
I'll put you
combat.
Thank
back
you.
Or
there.
inside of combat, I should say.
All right, Neva is up. She's gonna target the two guys that you just burned a little bit, and you see her throw both her flaming swords into their chests.
Oh, that's going to leave a mark, ruining all of their clothing.
I think everybody is dead. Yep.
So
Oh, there's one guy left.
Oh, there's one guy left there. You're correct.
All right, Farron, you were at the top.
I just want to know if
A bunch
Lord
of
Grey Wolf's real name is Rick Astley, because she's Neva going to give him up. Neva
my
going to let him
God.
down.
There he is. There it is. The Pun Fu Master returned.
that was
I've been
a
here this whole
long way
game.
that was a long way to go. I'm sure you need a GPS to get to that joke.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
All right, Farron.
So I'm going to move back
You
up
got
to this
that
guy
beating
who.
on Zara. Yeah, he's beating on Zara. They're just they're going to town. Actually, no. He's down. Actually, hold on. Let me do this get correctly. He's over here. He's got his pick. He
Oh.
finally rips his war pick out of the bridge, and he looks like he's going to try to swing it around at Zarazar as he's whipping it out of the bridge.
Oh, well, I'll
A
just.
chunk of rock comes flying off of it.
Nice.
I just move to that side of the bridge with him and stab him in the back twice.
Man, poor Santa Claus. Not having a good time.
Stop.
Yeah, well, I'm a pagan.
I think they're all just Santa's helpers.
My character doesn't believe in anything except succubi. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's what he's trying to say. If it's got wings, I'm in.
So the hit.
Don't forget the tail.
Oh, and it's
Hey.
actually a 3, and then I'll
The
do
head,
my
the tail, the
sneak
whole damn
attack
thing.
damage. And
This is where it's gonna hurt.
that.
Here comes the pain.
And,
Oh my
my,
God!
that's a good roll there.
let's just go ahead and do that last attack real quick.
I think
with
he
my
might be.
which is
Stop!
yeah.
He's already dead.
Oh my
Overkill.
God!
Let's go and roll another
Jeez.
3.
Ah,
Stab,
gee,
stab,
oh
stab.
my God! Murder.
The man.
Yeah,
He
murder.
cuts him into tiny bits and then stomps on the tiny bits.
It slices, it dices, it makes bad puns.
It's the Rin Fu knife.
It's the pun isher.
It's a cut above the rest.
Phew. It never ends.
You guys look up and you see Kess and Neva kind of like hovering over their father, who looks like his body's kind of has all this magic stuff going on around these lights, and his eyes are like flickering and weird lights coming out of it, and his chest kind of like it heals up, and who knows what happened to that crystal heart. It's kind of weird.
He's a disco ball, man.
But he's just kind of laying there, and he's kind of looked up at his daughters, and he's
Just another Wednesday.
yeah, basically. Man, these hump days are getting rough.
So is this going to be like a weekly thing, or? Because I could use some regular work.
I was going to say, you're looking for a payday every week. Why not?
Yeah.
I feel like you guys had this handled the whole time.
I didn't make it crazy because we wanted just for timing, you know.
Oh, of course.
So I kind of made it a little bit easy.
Who is fucking with me?
It's not me.
Sentient's just being thrown about the room by a mysterious force.
I'm not moving anyone.
There's a succubi that's like, stop talking about my brothel.
That's my man.
What was her name? Holly? Kate? I don't remember. Something
Which
like
one?
that.
Which one?
The succubi.
Anavara.
It was Anavar? I thought it was
Anavar.
something simple.
Sounds just like Holly Kate. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was something simpler.
At least I got Provolone right.
No, well, there was the drow chick you knew, but I can't remember her name. I think that one was the crazier name. But then Anavara was the succubi.
Okay,
Cool.
it must have been one of the harpies that was named something simple that we were supposed to talk to, but Anavara was the one that Ren fancied.
Fancy.
There's a
So
different
we,
F word there
Hot
somewhere.
the fancy up.
Is the next step then that we escort them back to the city? Or where?
No, they would go back to the Grey Wolf Keep, which is
Yeah,
not as far as you guys got to go.
yeah, because we need to get back to the payment so that Centurion doesn't set everything on fire.
So
Indeed.
what do we need to tell? Do we just tell him? I don't think he's going to believe us. We need something that proves that we did the deed. Are you guys going to leave a note or something for us to take back?
They will let Previlo know. Also, Cass will when you get back, because you guys Grey Wolf Keep is on the way, right? You guys gotta have to pass it anyway.
Yeah.
Cass will give Centurion like one of their finest, whatever liquor he's into, like the best stuff they have, the best stuff he's never tasted. You know.
Centurion will let out a few tears.
Oh,
I never could have asked for anything better.
and he has it
Always cherishes.
wrapped up in a new shirt.
Yeah. they will give you a new shirt too. Totally.
Yeah.
Centurion, here is this healing potion. I apparently did not need these. Here you go.
It's okay.
Yeah,
I'll just take a nap.
I thought these guys would hit better, but yeah. Even with the enlargement, they weren't hitting too hard. But anyway.
Yeah, they didn't roll too well, and we didn't roll too bad.
Yeah, well, yeah, that sneak
Unless
attack
we were
damage
doing
is like
stealth checks and other crap.
insanity.
Yeah, pretty cool. So that gets us another adventure in Therion. That's pretty cool. What?
It was great to revisit these characters again.
Yeah, that was just a quickie. It was like my last minute. Just like, hey man, you want to run something? I'm like, all right.
Heck yeah.
I kind of was playing around with the idea of like the two women, like the two twins. You know, I'd like to use them again, but something a little bit longer, right? This is just a quickie. You kind of get them on the map.
So, Chris, if do you have any teaser you could give us for something else that might come in the future? Like when we go back and talk to Provolone, does he like give us any inkling of what might be next?
I don't have anything right now. Yeah, for that because. Yeah, I don't have any like small stuff. I guess there's always definitely stuff with the Illithid for sure. Especially with Centurion and Zarazar. I definitely want to revisit that.
Yeah,
and then even Rin with the succubus and the Drow woman is a good backstory stuff too.
Oh, for sure.
Very
I'm
cool.
always down to play my drunken pyromancer. I didn't
I
punch
could
as much
definitely
as I
come up with
probably
something.
could
Yeah, I
have.
could definitely come up with something a little bit, a couple sessions worth, right? That was just the quickness, right? Just for some fun.
Yeah,
for sure.
I really enjoyed it. It was so interesting to me at the beginning to say, what was this character I was playing? And everyone was telling me it's the French guy.
You're French. You're French.
That's all I remembered. I go, I think it's the French guy.
And it was so funny. I didn't even remember that part. But yeah, a lot of it. I think a lot of it came back to me, especially when we started talking about what the characters had done previously.
Yeah,
really cool stuff.
I remember that Farron was like a rogue or thief with a heart of gold kind of situation.
Mm-hmm.
So having the succubus knowledge that I had, that he, I thought the toothy grin, just kind of maybe slightly darker tones, like maybe he's just slowly being more twisted with the time he spends with whatever you said her name was that I wrote down a second ago, and
Anavara. Yeah.
Holly Kate.
Yes, Holly Kate.
It's not like you're corrupted, but yeah, you got a little bit, right? A little taste of the darkness on there.
That's very cool.
I don't really remember a lot about Centurion from his first run, and I was a little irresponsible and wasn't listening to the prior episodes to remember him. But I do remember he was neutral evil, so I just straight up stole that guy's shirt.
Yeah, it was super last minute, so no one expected it. I just was like, I need to remember what I was doing at the time. So.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's why.
All right. Well, hey, thanks, Chris, for putting it together on short notice. It was a blast.
Yeah,
for sure.
Thanks, guys. Yeah, definitely. If you want, I can definitely come up with some stuff more for this world. For future reference. So I have something in the not last minute, right?
Yeah,
something
no problem.
Interesting.
And we're kind of going around letting different folks run different things. We'll probably be into the new Dungeon World adventure next week, but maybe it won't be another 355 days before we see Therion.
Hopefully not.
But in the meantime, we'll wrap this one up, and we can all say bye.
Bye-bye.
Adios.
The preceding podcast was brought to you by One Joe Young. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com.
Randy's done a lot of traveling this session. What do we got, Randy?
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
Close enough.